Did that kind of like have an impact on how you saw
Why are you
it?
asking me that question?
Because I want to know how you felt about it. I want to know if
How did you feel when interviewing me that?
speak it out, because I can't go deep into inside you and know how you're feeling. And I also tell you how I felt and why I think it happened the way it was supposed to happen.
I still feel like we need to talk about
it, Chile'One. That's why I'm
it. I don't want to
actually
talk about it. I want us to talk about it.
talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I brought it here. That's what I'm saying.
You're telling me to talk about it. I don't want to bring it out. Maybe it's like
I learned a lot. Firstly, I learned God works in different ways. Okay, God works in different ways. The fact that I didn't portray myself the way that I am. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to ZMB Talks. It's a beautiful day, beautiful week. We've been blessed with the gift of life, so why not utilize it? If you're a new subscriber or new viewer, I don't know why I was saying new subscriber, but if you're watching us for the very first time, please remember to subscribe, leave a comment. You know the drill. So today is the first day I'm having a conversation with Chile'One, Mr. Zambia, after the whole nation watched our first interview for the very first time. Hence, we're trying to make it organic as possible. Okay? No cutting, no editing, just raw. Chile'One, Mr. Zambia. How are you?
very fine, thank you.
Welcome to Zed and Detox.
Thank you.
For the second time?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Cool. I feel good.
Just good. Just cool.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong, nothing nice.
I feel God has done it again for some reason that I don't know.
Oh yeah? How did you feel about the first interview?
At first, I felt good. Very much like.
When you say good, what do you mean?
I'm having an interview for the first time with someone I really wanted to interview with. Yeah. And you understand that being interviewed by someone, it was the interview with so having that chance was like, I really wanted. And this time, I even never expected to have this one today.
And after the first interview, how did you feel? I want you to be honest. Like, how did you feel after having that first chat that we had?
Okay. Ine kuwa vinakari na mulimu for something some kuwa na kwata shima nifura. I thought of everything that happened, especially that day after the interview. Why? Shachira asukabu shaishiwa kwa asukaine. Was I wrong somewhere? Was what I did wrong? At the same time, I just said that. Okay. That's an interview. And I moved on.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Did that kind of like have an impact on how you saw
Why are you
it?
asking me that question?
Because I want to know how you felt about it. I want to know if
How did you feel when interviewing me that? When giving me those questions?
When giving you those questions.
How did you feel?
For me, it was a normal day.
So it was a normal day.
And a normal interview.
A normal interview.
Yeah.
So how did you feel? That's the question.
I felt okay. It was just like a regular interview that I was having with someone. You get it? But the reason why I'm asking is I want to know if it had the same impact on you as compared to your fans and the people that follow me and follow this program.
Honestly, I was disappointed that day.
Okay.
Because the Edna I knew, I was a fan. Not. I was a fan. Like I used to watch ZMB as well as Chile'One. Because my favorite was the People's Bay.
But can I be honest with you?
Let me finish. So I never expected, I thought maybe that you but you were not. Okay, I remember the time doing motoka. I just start time, and before we started the video, you were like, be jacked up because I'll be doing in actually and you won't go for check. I still remember.
I'm tapping into your energy.
Just like that. Not everyone is like that, you know that.
But that's the first thing I tell everyone when I'm interviewing them.
Let me tell you one thing now. Not everyone is like that. I was telling Angopi when he told me that we're just Chicago. I was like, in another boring. She works in Nakubamba. I'm too boring. Like, putting a Abuja, then Tambasha. Now for not two, never can work with Same applies to that thing. Like, I didn't know you. The way we were talking, okay. Let's talk about something.
No, just feel free and like speak it out. Because I can't go deep into inside you and know how you're feeling. And I also tell you how I felt and why I think it happened the way it was supposed to happen. The way it happened. I mean. So I wanted to be a natural conversation. I learned something from it. And like I said, it was a normal day, normal interview. Because everyone that comes on the show, I tell them, say, I'm tapping into your energy. Okay? So after that, it was a regular whatever. Then months after, after everything happened, I realized God planned it for it to happen like that. There's nothing I can change. You get it? Because it was meant to happen like that. However, the people that I feel I owe an apology to, most importantly, for the people that start sponsoring. You get it? I feel to some extent I was a bit disrespectful to them. So that's why I was just like drawing it back to that day that we had the interview. So I also get the perspective that you had and not the perspective that was online.
I'm not even thinking about anything about it. Like, first, I didn't even ask people. Why are you asking me those questions?
Because I want to know Chile'One. I want us to start from, it's a new plate, like a new slate. You get it? To some extent, if I was the person that was being interviewed, you get it? And I felt some type of way, and what I think I was gonna tell you, even then, even after the same interview, if you don't interview me and I felt some type of, I was gonna tell you, like a bakamba, EMS available.
I felt too.
Why?
I remember after ending the show, we continued the argument. If you remember very well, we were arguing on what? The same thing on Makitofi. I didn't. So, in a 1 hour, that's the one give up. Like, that's my one when we say, okay, if you're watching Church Okulanda, that defines me. Okulanda is in, not Okulanda is in Kukula, as in Okulanda. Okulanda financially, Okulanda for the miniature amount of people in that. That's me.
So, you just keep quiet.
So, at times when Namonat tapata funala chitapa, maybe I'll end up let me just keep quiet. So I felt to express myself. What happened? I just told me your pants, don't man away. That was it. Goodbye.
Okay. So now
and let me tell you now. The day I came there, that's right. I came there like I was giving you the whole thing. Maybe in move Facebook Live. That's the whole thing. We promote it. Every time, that's me. The time I was in Chile'One. Every time when I found even if it's an audio, I was making a tour for myself. Radio, as well as TV more, especially by CBC, because everyone cheers and now, at least 1 or 2 days. So the time I came to Lusaka, that time after Facebook Love, I came to promote the song. Which couldn't promote. I felt like I made a huge mistake after telling me, why don't you start from Kopala? Why here in Lusaka? You get that? Why you leave Lusaka and you come to promote in Lusaka? Because you think when you're an upcomer, you feel you are Edna. You feel everything. If you're under Mundo Chile, if you're a drinker, sure, like, okay, I'm answering my questions. And thanks to you because you made me grow in one of the things. Because there was a point you told me that wait for the right time to come, an interview will come for you. Why come in here? If you're not already known, you said something like, I remember a little bit.
I do remember.
You remember?
I
But you know that if you do change according to time, there was a time where people used to hit. That's why my interview you know. My interviews I go maybe having a high key. You get me? You don't need to make a plan for you to go and meet high key. You get me? Maybe unless you're connected with anything like that. But this time around, after giving me that, I can even ask you the same question. How many people have you interviewed about Chile'One? Okay, connection okay, have you ever made a connection for a friend of yours or a neighbor or just anyone?
I've made a connection for friends, yeah, even anyone.
Do we know that?
I don't know. I don't think you do. Maybe you do, I don't know.
And you gave me that picture of saying you should come here when the right time comes, like when you hit.
So would you say this is the right time?
Like you were drawing me down. You get me? I was like, I'm making a mistake. I get because it wasn't the first time for me to do that, so I felt cute. Because when I come to the interview, do you know what I'm trying to tell? The person who doesn't know me to know me. If introduction is to change every time, it's because time media is coffee. You know that. Everyone has a phone. Almost everyone, not everyone, but almost everyone gives it. That's why we kill a man and guy doesn't be marked using for. But I mean, that's how things are. Because in another four, we don't want to what the music. Now, more with the more, they can use your fan. Got done by ZMB Talks. Who is this guy? No more you're in the first I end up. Okay, it's 20. It's not good. So now, after giving me that, I felt like I made a huge. If you say finish Sharia Sky that day.
That's what I wanted to get from you.
You finish Sharia Sky that day because there was a time when I said that. Look, you said, nah! You remember?
I was stopping you from talking.
What I interviewed, you can watch it.
I watched it. I watched that interview again.
This is the truth I'm telling you. Deep down from my heart. I've never, like, interview.
Why did you share it?
Wait, I shared it because I wanted people to see. Because in the interview, you're going to after my son died, I mean after. You said, really doesn't watch ZMB Talks. I asked you, do you watch ZMB Talks? You said yes. I told you that give us a demo. I did not understand anything about the demo. An intro. So I introduced myself instead of giving the intro of the song. Or you're me trying to introduce myself to people I am. You get it? So after then, I met you for the first time, Edna, that day. I was expecting something like
it wasn't the first time we met. We met at Power TV. Remember when you brought your
yes, we met at the Power TV, but that time was the 20 speaker Power TV.
You said
Do you know anything
we
about
had a
it?
conversation. You said you're talking to my producer, right?
And I want to have an interview with you.
Yes.
After
So
that.
that wasn't the first time we're meeting.
All right.
Since it was the first time we had a long conversation.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. But after cutting me, I was like, like, let me just. So in the Abonation Tamaka video, I was like, then she didn't know I interview. I know everything. I didn't watch it. Last when I listen to that, because there are people around to me who people have been working with things, and I love arguments oh, that's why it's not mentioned in your maps. What, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying. I did not watch that interview till today. The only thing I started seeing that every time I'm very sure to come up in the pocket. I want to watch the react. I think you saw that. I even called Mr. Bato. And have you seen that? Then what he told me was that there is no bad publicity, and I was like, So if we're just working on views and not what is happening, that is sad. Why? Just because of people want to see the wrong things which are happening and not something in the heart of someone. There's no bad publicity. That was the answer I gave. I was quiet. Which is one thing I need is the attention. Trying to get the attention on someone or on something. Me, I did not know where, there is an interview I watched after the same scandal. And the put them on TV saying the plan Edna had was for people to talk about this song.
And people think that interview was staged.
Wait, yeah. The plan Edna had was for Edna to make the song big. Never had any idea about that. And I'm very sure that's not it.
That wasn't it. You and I and the crew know that wasn't it. So now, I love the fact that you brought them out in the picture. Before we carry on this conversation, let me just ask you this one. How do you take these compliments when people say you take up his seat?
I want us first to finish about this because I still feel like we need to talk about it.
Talk about it, Chile'One. That's why I'm actually...
I don't want to talk about it. I want us to talk about it.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I brought it here. That's what I'm saying.
You're telling me to talk about it. I don't want to bring it out. Maybe it's like I'm putting you like this. I'm talking alone.
No. I'm waiting for you to finish talking. Then I talk.
I can't talk if you're not asking me anything. That's just. Why should I keep talking just talking?
Okay, Chile'One. Honestly, like I said, that was meant to happen like that. We can't take it back. We can't change anything.
Did you learn anything?
I learned a lot.
What?
Firstly, I learned God works in different ways. Okay? God works in different ways. The fact that I didn't portray myself the way that I am. Okay? The way I carried and conducted that interview is not how I should have conducted it. That's one thing that I learned. Second thing that I learned is things happen differently. You can have your own process of doing things. I can have my own process of doing things. But at the end of the day, the goal is still gonna be the same. For instance, the point that I was trying to pass across for MK Marketing, that was your way of doing things. Okay? It was your way of doing things to take you to the top, to take you to where you wanna go. But that was a different route that I wanted you to take. So in short, it's like, it's not, when having a conversation with like this, the tone has to matter. The tone matters, not has to, like the tone matters also. When I'm trying to put a message across. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If it's an advice, let it come out like an advice. And not like, I'm telling you that you should do this. Okay? That's one thing that I learned. So how to conduct interviews and not expecting people to do things the way that I want to do. Another thing that I learned from that was something that we've always believed as a platform. But upcoming artists do not really have a platform out there. Okay? Hence,
So this platform is also for upcoming
it
artists.
is. Chandana K had the first interview on this platform.
I didn't feel like it was that time.
Exactly my point. I wasn't welcoming enough. You get it? That's what I'm trying to say. To say I wasn't really welcoming enough to make you feel like this is your platform or this is your home. That's one thing that I learned. Okay? What else did I learn? I learned a lot of things from that interview. I won't even lie to you. I learned how to handle myself out there. When people are throwing jabs at you, doing what they want. Like now I know how to handle such. Even when it comes to the views, I called Baton. I told him, Baton, are you seeing what's happening? Are you seeing what's going on? What do we do? I didn't even talk about the views. I didn't care about that. You get it? But for me, that whatever I say to you, Chile'One, honestly, it didn't come from a bad place.
Where did it come from?
It was coming from a good place, but the tone, that I'm saying, the tone that I was using on
Maybe
you.
I didn't understand the point. Make me understand it.
The point, look at J-Max, where your song at J-Max is now.
I did it with Chile'One.
Exactly.
I collaborated with you.
Exactly my point.
And the question was, the thing was, why do you people
work with established artists like Makitu? Because Makitu is still overused.
like
You get it?
like Makitu, and J-Max is like Makitu.
No,
It's big.
You can't compare J-Max with Makitu. Come on. Let's not have another. Let's not have another anyway. Who's Chile'One?
I'm telling you, since that's it. Let me tell you one thing. An upcomer sees someone who's already there, a big artist.
Okay, now so
But
now.
Purposely just because of Makitu is huge.
No, that's why you're taking it. That's why you're getting it wrong. Okay, you after you did that song now with J-Max, people want to work with someone within J-Max level now, and not just going at going to the top singing.
Do you know that
You
are an artist, do you know?
I know.
You're an artist. So I don't need to teach you about something. I need to work with someone like this one. You know that? You need someone to tell you that you need to work with you.
Yes. That's why we have advisors. We have music advisors. Even people before you put out a song, they'll advise, okay, so who do you think should be on this?
Do you know there's an upcomer right there who doesn't know that they must be an advisor for that?
That's what I'm saying. The message I was trying to put across wasn't put across in a proper manner. You get it? The tone that I used. However, my point was, look at where's Facebook Lover. It's a nice song, but look at where J-Max and you are going. You get it? And it's okay to work amongst ourselves as upcoming artists. So that was the message I was trying to put across.
Not just Makitu.
Not just Makitu.
There was another big
Not
artist
just
that
Zambia. Not just Bobbyist.
They've used them a lot.
If I can
Do you remember that they once said, I cannot work with your maps right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that your maps is big?
Yes.
Why did I say that? If you maybe mama and mommy.
I don't know. You told me. Why did you say that?
That's why I said that an artist has a decision as well. I don't need someone to decide for me that God work with your maps.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I meant. You're missing the point, Chile'One. That's what I meant. My way shouldn't be your way. But as long as it's going to lead you to success, it's okay. You get it? I shouldn't have told you that because you also have your own way of doing things. If your goal is to succeed, use your roots and not mine. That's what I learned from that interview.
It's good you learn something.
Yeah, I learned a lot of things. So that's what I learned. I can't even take away from it. But however, I just believe it was supposed to happen like that. I don't know how you feel, but I just feel it was supposed to happen like that.
Okay.
Can we now move on?
Mm-hmm.
But before we actually move on, the fact that you've admitted to say it made you feel like, I was deterring you from doing whatever it is that you're doing. I would like to apologize for that. I wasn't going to apologize if you didn't tell me how you felt. But now that you told, now I know how you felt.
Edna, I even told you this happened to Achamba.
Really?
I said I want to remind you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that kind of a person. Let it go. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
The same day I thought of it, then I was like, okay. So the time it came in, people thought it was just you know that I received calls like saying, no, don't worry, let Edna not put you down. Let blah blah not do that. I was just like, alright, thank you. Because for the run, the fear do you know that I planned an interview with Barton before this?
He told me.
He told you?
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to work with you again.
Yeah, he told me.
If I was upset or anything, I wouldn't even want to do this again. I just don't know, but anyway, just like you said, it happened because of God. And
it happened because of God.
Without God, it even I think I'm gonna want to go. Some reason about what it's this Chile'One. It happened.
Well, thank God, but I'm really sorry you felt that way.
I just want you to know that. Don't want you to know anything. I want you to say it to someone there over that camera.
What should I say?
You can do it even with Makito or any other.
You're right. Because your way of doing things shouldn't be my way of doing things. And you can do it regardless of whoever you want to work with. Okay? Be it Madonna, be it Makito, be it Bobby, be it Slap.
Even yourself if you want it.
That's what I want. Me, I want people to know to say they can do it without nobody's support.
Do you know that I enjoy working alone a lot? Do you know how many artists I've worked with?
So why didn't you tell me that day?
Do you know how you send the Baguntarika?
Why didn't you tell me that day?
I send the Baguntarika.
You say, me, I also work alone.
So that's the problem on that day. The one with music and not even one by my own. Not even one song.
No. Listen, another problem that people think on this show, before you come on this show, we have to assess your music. And it was really, let me tell you one thing I also heard about that moment, Chile'One. What really touched me is the fact that we gave you a platform because we believed in you. Okay? Papa sent me your music. I listened to your music. We believed in you. So now people coming out trying to make it look like they believed in you way before they interviewed and others were just knowing you then. Hey, you're a bad person, you're what. For us to give you that platform, it means we actually believed in you. A lot of people are still contacting us to be here. But because we assessed the music, the team believed in you. We said, cool, let's do it. You get it? So even that same week, there were a lot of people that wanted to make it. But we said, no, let's go with Chile'One. But on your own, no, let's go with Chile'One. Let's do this.
Don't make it look like that.
Like how?
With them.
Yeah, it's a whole team. We work as a team.
I remember very well.
Okay, so it's he.
I don't know. No, yeah.
Okay, he. Okay.
Talks to he.
Okay, he.
Wait.
What do you mean you talk to Chile'One? One more.
Wait.
Eh.
I remember after Africa, money pick up on music here. That happened, right?
Yes.
You asked the question, said, so that's his music. So you can't tell me that Barton sent you the songs after.
Barton sent me the songs.
So why asking that question that day?
Because
you did not hear any of my song, Edna, please. You edit that day in the room.
I won't dispute. But you can go on with that saying I didn't listen to song. But I won't dispute anymore. Because until I
do you know what I came for that day? To promote the song first. We never talked about it. It was the first or second
because
question.
was it on the Makito?
It was the first or second question. But to object fact, Pia, why did you write Facebook Live? We never promoted the song.
Another problem.
Do you know that the song Facebook Live, I did it? No, do you know for video I should feature? Why did I not go now and book? Because before that day, before you start shooting a video, I never book up for shooting anymore. But now start a Facebook Live because now I don't feel like Facebook Live up to have a pic. I'm quite alright Facebook Live. I didn't say after Nafuni. And I really wanted to invest in that song. I really wanted to put that song somewhere. But now you forgot in the cooler. What in the cooler? Do you know what I expected from you? I expect Sana to Alba.
Never expect too much from people.
Never. I've learned some. I've learned that.
Never expect too much from people.
I expected that chima vibe that I always see. Anyways. Yeah.
Can we carry on now?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's now speak about your song, J-Max. Forever Charming.
You love it?
It's a nice song. I don't even like you. Do you know why?
I don't know.
Ask me why. Why?
Why?
Here's why I love it. The concept is different. You see how it gives men the pride.
Different
from all the music that's coming out.
Facebook Love, have you heard that concept?
I've heard Facebook Love.
Have you heard that concept?
I've heard the concept of Facebook Love, but do you know how men feel when they're singing Fwemene Banondo? Do you know that the pride it gives it?
I've heard it too before.
You see?
Because when it's a concept you enjoy, I love it.
So where did that one come from? Fwemene Banondo. That's a beautiful song.
From my song, with my wife. You don't know me.
You've got a wife? Are you married?
No, I'm not.
You're not married?
Do I look like someone?
You look married. You looked married in your video.
You?
My matching outfits. Who's that lady you use?
She's chilling. She's just someone who loves music a lot. She's from Chile'One.
She's from Chile'One. That's a beautiful song. I don't even like you.
I appreciate it.
That's a beautiful song. So how did you come up with the same concept for Fwemene Banondo? Were you eating Nondo after Nondo, but was never that deep in that one?
Fwemene Banondo. Nakura nje mkwati Nondo wele baumi. Ufa nakura vende mkwati Nondo. Even me when I was young, I was just kuja kui Nondo. But now inside yeah. So the thing of Fwemene Banondo came in after the same song with my wife. Then I was like, if you're not going to call him, I want to watch what. If you walk on now. Okay, the song came from the song I previous did, that is Be My Wife. Yeah. Okay, I love the song. Many people love the song. When you compose something, yourself you have to feel that no. You should feel the person. I don't want to manage now of the person. Until now you feel that okay, this is what I want. You invested a lot in that video. You can tell.
Yeah. Who was the same people that you talked about? The first interview that helped you?
Yeah, and other came in. Because in the dating people, when I'm learning music, that's why I felt disappointed that day. Once I believe about music, and just to tell you the truth. And it was like, seriously? Anyway, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know my uncle loves that song. There's a certain pride that it gives me when back and forth. And would you continue with the same concepts?
What kind of concepts do I have?
Like the same concept, like Fwemene Banondo, Fwemene something. Which one is the next song that you're going to release?
Why me?
What does it talk about that one?
I want people to guess when I post. I don't want to talk about it.
Why did you talk about it?
I never talked about Fwemene. I remember that time. I told you that.
Did you record that song when you were having that interview?
Yeah. I recorded the song in 2020. After I got that a fortnight, I told you that there is a song I'm about to drop, but I'm not going to talk about it.
What happened to
because I fear anything can happen with the song. And I don't talk about it enough. Maybe you're gonna shoot a video of your talk about it.
But you didn't talk about it, but still with that then.
No, you have to be before you.
Oh.
I will be any moment 2020. I know no about my worship. Then I saw about that. Then I did it again.
Was it easy to approach J-Max?
Very.
How did you meet him?
I called him, I want to work with you, then he said, I'll be coming to Chile'One, I'm having a show. He came, you remember, we went to the studio. And it happened.
Oh, he's the one that called you?
No, I went to the same show.
The same show?
Where I was. Then I approached him. I was like, I'm the guy.
But are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. What did the madam say after watching our interview?
But then, okay. In and out of where you should pay coffee. You have to pay the system. And you have look at that. But I can't usually know but
it's balanced.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say? But do you know, I feel like you are the person that the industry needs. I don't know about you, but have you noticed we haven't really had a hit song? So I feel we need something new.
Is what I do new.
To some extent, to some extent. Okay, not really what you're doing new, but having someone coming, giving us a new breath, new music, new sound.
Okay.
Have you thought about that?
No.
You haven't thought about it.
I'm so sure someone who's making music doesn't even feel this is new, this is good. Because me, I'm that kind of person. I can't lie to you. I don't listen to music a lot.
You don't listen to music?
Okay, I listen, but in an hour for every day. I love to come for a fee. This is nice. Enjoy my phone. More of any motion and shake. That's it. I avoid the kind of thing because I want to is powerful. Then why is your stand out? I started to understand the time I sleep the muscle and muscle back then. Started sounding like muscle. So I started avoiding that. That's the reason why I just don't like. So I always try my best. They copy that Monday copy that every day. Because I can sound like your moms. I can sound like just even like the chickies. So
But you didn't answer my question. How do you feel about those compliments that people did?
about
I know.
even a start party, that word sounds like for someone to say you're the next your maps, saying you're the next big thing because your maps is the big thing. Is the most happening, is one of the most happening. So when they say you're the next your maps, you're comparing maybe you're the next, maybe you're going to, they're not saying, in any understanding, they're not saying you're going to take him off, but you're going to reach where he is. Something like they believe I can. And I believe I can if I work hard.
Yeah. I've noticed that you're doing shows now, appearances.
Quite alright this time I've not yet organized any show of myself, but they're just calling me. I want to know the first son and
How's that going?
it's good. It's going. You are feeling.
How many weddings have you performed to? Have you performed it?
So far two.
To in Osaka?
Not really. Not in Osaka. What
do you do in Nakonde?
Yeah?
What do you do in Nakonde?
In Chicago, Nakonde.
You got this.
I'm from Chile'One.
How much that meant to know you're going to Nakonde?
I wanted to go to Nakonde. I'm sure Bato is going to Nakonde. I had a show in Nakonde, but it didn't even work out. I think I got him saying, Naika, Shishi. I'm making my chat finish. I sound like a program, so I didn't go. I'm from Chile'One. But the first show,
1 million views in a month.
yeah.
Did you see this coming?
I expected 100 or 50 because I've never reached that. Like Facebook Live, I reached 30,000 in 6 months. 30,000. And I was like, I won't be. I'll push it, but at least new month got a 100K. I got surprised. Like before the leaking interviews, I said, 400. Then after an interview, yeah.
Do you believe people say that interviews contributed to boosting the views?
Yeah, because not everyone. That one Chile'One, even the interview contributed because it's okay, thank you, Shachiba. Okay, let's have that conditional and I will show to show pin different. Even in interview, you would have used that way. I believe. But that time, that was the only way to use because God knew that. Allow me. Okay, if I have young fans in Global fans, why didn't go talk in Bible? That's why not just your interview, there's another interview for you.
Wait, what was that?
They came to Chile'One, which came in after your interview, and they were always like, why don't you look like an artist? So, yeah.
Do you think also that pushed you to do something better for yourself?
You just said we all in. Yeah. But
Because I've been out and book actually. Is it which I
shame, if you remember what I said in the same, I don't know how much time right now. I said, okay, I remember in the last interview, in the party, if in the phone can, na stage where I don't need to go and push the job for them. If I do it, like often they want to hold you much. If you could have shop if you shall not expenses, and you can pay if you do for the music. Still invest in music, if you shall why? Yeah, why should I bother about looking like an artist? If you're not finishing looking like an artist anytime, it's okay, but they won't be like an artist. You know, therefore, I'm guessing an artist. And that, finally, I thank God that Pano should I feel change. Now, the only artist who are one them artist. There's some money artist one time.
Have you changed your management?
Oh, I'm still working with the same people, working on copy, Mr. Farm, One Man Boutique, it's the same, the same people. Just the same people, yeah.
Nothing has changed, only the fans that have doubled up. The fans haven't doubled up.
Being
Hey. Now put the promo code.
Hey.
Ah!
I'm putting the promo code. 1x Chile. 1x Chile.
1x Chile. A promo code. Do you drink?
Huh?
Do you drink?
No.
And then you say that you're a boring person, but which I doubt. I'm sure there's just something filmed that. You know.
Oh, I'm born. Okay, born in that like this. But work feel. Because in I'm sure I'm wonder about. Okay, she was I was not ready to last time I remember saying, Nishna be feel. In Angana, I'm going to teach and I'm going to perform a stage. I feel more alone. Then when I'm able to talk about Shana, but in no for Fidia, what in my separated. I don't know if you get my point.
I get your point. Let me understand something. There's something I've noticed. There's certain artists that make music even for a live, like it's easy to perform live.
And I enjoy doing live music.
You enjoy doing live music.
Yes.
So is that the perspective, the idea you have when you're recording your music? Say at least I should be able to perform live.
Yeah. Okay. What featuring? Initially, don't get from attending at least. Because I really, I remember sana like.
There are a lot of people that say you should work together. Who have you worked with so far? Music. Everybody was sharing your post like, Chile'One, come to, we should work.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, they featured you on their songs?
Yeah.
Oh, Takuya watched them featured.
I've worked with someone.
Right. So you were with Uno?
I'm so I don't need to say I just don't like saying that. Do you know why I don't?
Why do you?
There's a song I did with Chef. After the same song for auction. I advertised this. Well, just imagine of Nina at work. Coming soon for auction, Chile'One featuring Chef.
Before he put his face?
Yeah. Then it went. And I said, so I don't need to. Like people around what if something else is going to come in? What if you're not changing your projects, maybe Mbombe Kona empty? Or maybe Mbombe Kona Jacob.
I know we're gonna empty. Did you see that shout out?
I saw it, but I never wanted to share it.
Why did you share it?
I just wanted to share it.
Why did you want to share it?
I just wanted the space to meet and talk. I also wanted this to come.
Look, how, like the moment.
If talking, because I've been, can't what's that? Edna, hi. You understand? Or just say, Edna, can I come over to the interview? You understand? But I avoid it because.
Why?
I've just started enjoying working straight. Like, we first finish everything. I don't know, maybe you're also ate in some one or two ways. It's anything I've never done in the eye, you have one problem. No, it's time to try to change that. I don't know you very well. You don't know me. So, yeah, I don't need to do so until this thing comes.
Okay. How are you feeling with the first 2 days? Social media was just about Chile'One, Edna. Chile'One, Edna.
I was just like, first let's see where this is going because I also never expected that. I just thought that Nishma was sharing. I was like, seriously? Okay, let's see where it's going. And after that, I was like, okay. Like, I didn't feel that, okay, I can't lie to you, I didn't feel that, like, the excitement that I only felt is for the dreams and not about that. Okay, the excitement, I think, almost.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. You get there? Yeah, so, about the interview, it's like, I've seen this before. Let's see where it's going. That's just how it was.
Is your management working on making you brand ambassador or anything?
Kind of.
What's your dream company to work for?
ZMB.
Then another brand says we want you to represent us. Good person.
I'm not professional about brand ambassador. It's not.
I can't say anything.
But it's in the test now.
They do the test now. You saw you never tested out.
Footage cannot test.
Why? But we didn't. We were chow.
She's not predicted them to test. She will, but I don't wish to. But she will. I don't, life. I don't want to promise you that I'll never do that. But maybe you can send me. I don't know. But I've never done that, and I don't wish to. Yeah.
Would you do a remix for Free Rock Chow? Would you want to do a remix?
Nah, I don't do remix.
Why?
I have a lot of songs. I want to just do it. I can do it with streams. Let's mix. I always enjoy making something. Yeah.
I love that you brought dreams in the picture. What's the relationship with you and Joshua?
There's no any relationship.
What could be the wrong with you?
Bad.
What's the relationship?
At the end of the day, I have a work job. After the work job, I have days. I like everything. And just when I have a phone call, I shut our poster. I'm not sure. I'm following you. I'm following you. I'm following you. I'm following you. Start music where it was a little go for. Anyone can relate to his music. I was like, wow, this is really nice. Until I'm an match, I want to mean phone. I wasn't about telephone number and talk about to me. Yeah. Until I talk about finishing number, then he called me. We talked. I just calling. That song is big.
That was him.
That was him.
What's so good? Maybe someone who's also gonna name 1 or 2 things from you.
Push.
How do you push a song?
Okay, this is the only thing that I can say. You don't push a song. It pushes itself. Okay, I'm not there, but when I say I pushed it too. I didn't push the song. I remember after the song came out, Mr. P was behind the song. Uncle P. I enjoy calling him Mr. P. Because the uncle thing doesn't suit him. So it's Mr. P. It was not just, when you know someone who can do it, he's doing it. Even Kurivan is doing it. So in England, I put that in. I said, okay, the only thing that I did with my team that side, Chile'One. By YouTube, and copy to start communicate. Okay, it's this and this. Let's start promoting the song. Then Copy was like, okay. When he said okay, I knew. But that's because I know how to, because we planned pushing the song before it even came out. Then he did what he did.
And now you're sitting on 1 million views.
Yeah. Not just on Copy. That. Aba ingine mu obonja isho sana.
Promoter opakitwe.
There's so many promoters like Tiger Zambia, like yes, any.
Because it felt nice. One feel I'm really promoter because in the homes.
Yeah. I just don't even know where the love came from. Wengi wachitengira mu.
I'm still on that video. How much did you spend on that video?
Why do you want to know how much?
Because it looks like you put in a lot.
Yes, there was.
The outfits, the wedding dress, the cars. It was a whole wedding. You hadn't even wedding.
I'll get 13 maybe. I'm only sending them 18.
18 grand.
That's up because I remember when I started shooting a first take, I started looking at trailer. 19 and up to because trailer ya likinisha hakuisha video shikuja kwanza kuwinga kuja twali ku golf tatola shooting all kaya twali pia management try to get the money there is no until she is some game pia did it and kai trailer kana capture sana abantu ma comments wale mpela bati watu kasanga ati chibimbo chamo tu those my comments just capture
It's like a okay. You've relocated to Lusaka?
No. I'm at Chile'One.
Chile'One.
You never knew any artist in Chile'One?
No. There was one rapper interview from Chile'One.
Do you know his name? That's the reason I said you never knew any artist from Chile'One. That's why I want you next time to say, Chile'One. I know Chile'One and the other rapper that you come to me.
What's his name? Okay, now that your savings are really high. This I know Chile'One. There's a rapper who interviewed Zed and Detox from Chile'One.
I remind you.
Please remind me.
Jibro.
Jibro, but
there is one. Oh, yeah.
No.
There is another rapper apart from Jibro.
No.
From
it was from Suez.
I just lost the Chile'One. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know Chile'One. Yeah, I don't have to say Chile'One. True.
And Junior Soup.
You just talk Chile'One?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just I know too. Yeah. Alright, so my shows in Lusaka, getting these promo codes. What else should we expect? What else is coming our way?
You know what?
So understand. And my shows are from Nesta Council, my shows.
No, I watch them.
Nesta Council, my shows. What happened? Why did you perform show us to cancel?
That is the worst. We buy some disappointment. I really want to get pain. So, here's our cancel. So, I said, "Do you remember who we did the 19th?"
Okay.
I'm so going for right.
I have no option. I learned my lesson in Atlantic times. Okay, Chile, all the best. Why me for my dates? What?
To calendar. Sure. But you're working on it anytime soon.
Okay.
Because the song is big.
It's a big song.
Okay, in a song in Boronji Maruku, the thing is like this. I know you're an artist, you know this vibe. When you're in the studio, just in the song is but me, this song.
It will be big.
Not it will be.
It is big.
It is big.
Alrighty. We're looking forward to the Why Me Song Yakamba Chile'One. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting ZMB Talks. What would you like to say to the people?
Focus.